Hello everyone, today I'm back with another recipe. Today we'll be preparing sambar. I won't claim that this is an easy recipe, but for sure this is a delicious recipe. To begin with, in the first stage, we'll start preparing the masala for the sambar, for which I've kept a kadai to heat. Once the kadai is hot enough, we'll add coconut oil. Once the oil is hot enough, we'll add 1.5 teaspoons each of tur dal, urad dal, and chana dal. We'll keep stirring them until they slightly change their color to a little golden brown. Next, we'll add 1/4 teaspoon of fenugreek seeds, half a teaspoon of jeera seeds or cumin seeds, and 1/4 teaspoon of mustard seeds. Now we'll keep stirring them all together until the fenugreek seeds and the mustard seeds start to splutter. Next, we'll add 1.5 teaspoons of coriander seeds, half teaspoon of pepper, and a bowl of dry red chilies. You can take dry red chilies as per the spiciness you require. Now we'll keep stirring until the red chilies start to puff. Next, we'll add chopped garlic and one onion sliced and some curry leaves. Stir them all well until the onions have softened a little. Next, we'll add half a coconut grated. To this, we'll also add half teaspoon of turmeric, 1/4 teaspoon of asafoetida. Now let's keep sauteing the coconut with all the spices together until the coconut has almost lost all its moisture and turns out to the consistency as I've shown in the video. Let's keep the masala aside to cool. Meanwhile, we'll cook the tur dal and the vegetables. For this, in a pressure cooker, I've taken half a cup of soaked tur dal, 1 cup of water, roughly chopped tomatoes, 2 tomatoes, chopped ginger and green chilies. I've not shown them in the video, but I've added it, and 1 onion sliced. Next, we'll add carrots and beans chopped. Let's close the pressure cooker, put on the stove, and wait for one whistle to come up. Meanwhile, if the coconut has cooled down, let's blend it to a paste. It need not be a fine paste, but it needs to almost blend properly. You can also add sufficient water while grinding this masala. So once the cooker releases the pressure, take out all the tur dal and cooked vegetables in a larger vessel. To this, we'll add lady's finger and drumstick. We are adding these vegetables later because they cook very soon and we don't want them to overcook in the pressure cooker. I've also taken cauliflower here. I'm also adding extra water to cook these vegetables. We'll also add tamarind paste or tamarind water. Now give them all a good mix. We'll cover the vessel and leave it to cook. Once the vegetables have cooked, it's time for us to add the ground masala. You can see the masala is very thick, so you can add enough water to bring the sambar to the consistency as you require. Give them all a good mix. If you remember, we had not added salt earlier, so at this stage, we'll add salt. I had not added salt earlier because we'll have to add it in batches to different vegetables. So now here, because we have all the vegetables together in the vessel, we'll add salt together. Stir them all well. So now to balance all the flavor and taste in the sambar, we'll add some jaggery. Here I'm taking 1.5 teaspoons of jaggery powder because I have a larger quantity of sambar preparing here. Now to this we'll add almost 2 teaspoons of sambar powder. You can take any sambar powder of your choice, ones from the shop or ones you prepare at home, anything is fine. Now give them all a good mix. Make sure to mix them very gently so you don't break the vegetable pieces in the sambar. Now we'll add chopped coriander leaves and we'll wait for the sambar to boil. Now since the sambar has come to a good boil, I'll put off the heat and it's time for us to prepare the tempering, for which I've kept a kadai to heat. To this we'll add about 1.5 tablespoons of coconut oil. Once the oil is hot enough, we'll add about half a teaspoon of mustard seeds. Let's wait for the mustard seeds to splutter. Next, we'll add about 2 to 3 dry red chilies, deseeded and cut into half. Immediately put off the heat because we don't want to burn the dry red chilies. Also, at the same time, add curry leaves. Now, let's pour this tempering to our sambar. Once you do this, immediately give them a good stir and cover the vessel with the lid. Like I always say, this helps the curry to properly absorb all the flavors from the tempering. Now, let's serve the sambar. This sambar, I'm sure it's not very easy to prepare, but once in a while you need to give this a try because it's extremely delicious. The sambar is a great combination with idli, vada, rice. So do give this recipe a try and let me know in comments how it turned out for you. I'll be really excited to know that. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel if you haven't done yet. Thank you for all your support so far. I will be back with another recipe very soon. Until then, bye.